Hello, so last time I did a video, I showed you guys how to do your hair in the stand-up hot curls, and I was going to show you what to do after you took those out, but my camera broke and it wouldn't turn on, so I thought it was broken, so I took my hair down, but I put it up again last night, and I checked to see if my webcam would work, just randomly, and it turns out it does. So I'm just going to do a quick unrolling of my pin curls and everything, and just show you what that process is like. I just want to show you guys my little headband that I put it in. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's like spiderweb fabric, and I sell these headbands for like less than $5 a piece. And this is a good alternative to like getting a fancy satin handkerchief to wrap your hair up with. So, I'm not going to explain the pin curls because it's not that difficult to explain, but it's just a lot to explain. I'm going to start taking them out though. If you have questions about pin curls, I learned it from the Vintage Hairstyling book by Lauren Rennells. I showed you guys before, but you can look up like how to on pin curls just in YouTube, and I'm sure you'll find a chart or something and some instructions on how to do them. Maybe I'll do a tutorial for you guys someday, but it's just really time consuming, and I don't want to be sitting here in front of the camera forever showing you guys how to do this over and over again. When I curl my hair, just regular like hot curls like I showed you guys before, that takes about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, but when I do these pin curls it takes a little longer, maybe closer to an hour. I have a lot of hair, so I have a lot to curl, and when my hair was really long I tried doing pin curls and it didn't work out very well because you can't cram a lot of hair into these little curlers, these little rolls. So I'm just taking out the back ones. The back looks exactly how the front does, pretty much, except for, the top part. So I'm just taking these out, and my hair is gonna start looking like Shirley Temple. It gets really, really curly, and you do pin curls when your hair is wet, or you dampen your hair yourself. And this is another reason, if you have thick hair like me especially, why I suggest that you buy a whole box of these to use just for yourself, because you do end up using a lot of them. Sometimes you need to put in two, sometimes something's too loose and you want to throw another clip in there. I tend to use more clips around the ear area because I don't want the clips touching my ears, so it just kind of takes more to move everything up away from my ears. One of these days I should count how many clips I put in my hair. I use a lot of bobby pins too. So you can see the pin curls are starting to come out. Makes my hair look really, really short. Almost done. My mirror's over here, that's why I'm looking that way, if you haven't figured it out. It's kind of early, so if I'm not very talkative, it's because it's early. I had my coffee already, but that's not going to change anything really. Okay. Is there another clip? Okay. So all the pin curls are out, and they stick so well when you do your hair, when you do them in your hair when it's wet, like when you not just got out of the shower, but maybe a little while after that when your hair starts to dry up and it's a little more even. It's so curly. I'm not going to keep it this way though. Best thing to do right now at this point when your hair is like this is to brush it out. So I'm just going to brush the front lightly because I want to keep some of these curls. And you have to brush your hair out thoroughly because the curls will jump back into like a shorter coil. And then see how much volume it adds to your hair too. Where's my hairspray? Oh, I keep it under my desk. I like to use Aquanet. Go ahead and give your hairspray. Make sure to get the back. And then more brushing. Kind of guide the bottom so it's not just random curls. Kind of goes together. My hair is getting so full. I wish I had some pomade on me right now because this would be a perfect time to use it. So let's see. At this point I kind of just do whatever looks good with my bangs. They're not actual bangs, they're just like a longer part of my hair. So for this I will need bobby pins. Keep my bobby pins in this new little box. I showed this to you guys a while back. I got this at a thrift store. These are like actual like vintage pinups on this little tin. They're all around it, even on the top. It's really cool. But yeah. So grab some bobby pins and let's see. I like to push this part back. So I'm going to use some spray. Just go over it. Use this brush. Kind of bring it together and give it just a little pinch. And then pin it with like, I don't know what you would call it, like not an X, like a really like elongated X. Here's that side. I think I'm getting a cold. It's really cold over here on my side of the country. I live in California, by the way, but I live like in the middle of it, in the woods. So this part looks like it's being pretty tame. Give it some hairspray. I'm going to work on the front here a little bit. I'm just going to tease it under the curl. Kind of bring it together with everything else. And then I will pin it. Trying to do it so you guys can see, but just pin the curl in place really loosely. Try not to get the bobby pin showing. Try to cover it up all the way. And then I think I will put something in my hair. Let's see. I have all my hair clips over here. I should probably show you guys. Oops. That's just some of the stuff I have right now. Let me see. I think I'll wear my large white lilies. And I'm sorry, I get so many orders for the white lilies, but I can't find them anywhere else. Maybe I should just leave my hair like this. Now I'll put something in it. But I can't find these anywhere, and I really cannot give up this one. This is actually not something I made for Classic Cadavers. This is just like a prototype, so it's not even that fancy. But let's see. This side. I think it works better over here. And what I like to do with this one, I like to clip it down with a safety pin, just like by the leaves underneath the petals, so you can't really see it, but it just gives it some more support. I don't know if it's windy out or something and you don't want to lose your hairpiece. I also do this when I wear my hat. Pin my hat down in like 4 different places. Okay, kind of a long video, but yeah, it's early. Sorry, I'm not very talkative, but just showing you guys how this looks. Yes. Okay. Thank you guys.